Did my favorite Disney breakfast change for the worse? We are here at Disney's Riviera Resort to dine at Topolino's Terrace for breakfast. But I hear things may have changed since the last time I dined here, so let's go check it out. Topolino's is always changing, and at this point, I feel like I can't keep up. When this restaurant first opened, you would pay a set price to dine here, but were able to order as much food as you wanted. Then they changed it to where you could order as many entrees as you wanted, but you had to order them at the same time. And then it was you could only order one entree, but you could order sides of other entrees. And now I'm hearing we may be down to just one entree and no sides. And this breakfast does cost a whopping $52. So if that is true, I am going to be very disappointed. But I'm gonna get all the details for you. We're gonna meet some characters, enjoy some amazing food, and at the end, I'll let you know if Topolino's breakfast is still worth it. Let's head up to the 10th floor and find out. Guys, I am actually so excited for breakfast. I haven't dined here in so long, so I can't wait to eat all this good food. Mom, you ready for some breakfast?
Yes, this is my favorite breakfast spot on property. Haven't been here probably about a year or so. I don't know, definitely over a year. I'm actually curious to see how the food has changed. I heard the steak has changed, and I don't know if they let you order. I gotta have my side of my sour cream waffle, because that waffle is amazing. Well, it's not the waffle that's amazing, it's the chantilly, whatever that cream is that they serve with it. It's so good.
Well, like I said, we're gonna get all of the details on that. I'm gonna let you know what you can actually order here these days, and of course, what is worth it when you're ordering from this menu. But before we get into any of that, and any of the looking at the menu stuff, can we just take a moment to appreciate this table? You guys know me. I love a table with a good view, and I'm always willing to wait a little bit longer to get a table with a good view, and I think we definitely hit the jackpot today. We're kind of right in the center. We have a great view of Epcot. We can see the Swan and Dolphin, the Skyliner, Hollywood Studios. I can see Animal Kingdom in the distance. We could look over the whole Riviera Resort, Caribbean Beach. We're essentially the corner table, kind of right by the patio. So we have just as good of a view from our table, from our seats, that you do when you stand outside on the patio. So this is excellent. And actually, we sat at this table before.
No.
You, me, and Dad came here for breakfast. Yeah, we did. Remember, it was just longer. It was these two tables pushed together. Yeah, I think I have pictures with Mickey and stuff. I have a picture of you and Dad actually from this angle right here.
Really?
And I have a photo of myself with Mickey right here too. So we have sat at this table before. Is that Figment? Yeah, that's Figment. And then the land too. You could literally see everything. Like, this is crazy. The only thing you can't see is Magic Kingdom. Oh wow, we're just getting right into it with a song and a dance here.
Come on, get in the spirit.
Yeah, get in the spirit. I'll get in the spirit, all right. This is still going. I feel like it's been like 5 minutes. Okay, I think this is it. There we go. Hi, Donald. Look at you guys over there. Donald, I have to say, I'm really sorry. I wore a Mickey Mouse shirt. I'm sorry. I knew you would be disappointed in me, but I didn't have a Donald shirt, so.
I didn't even think.
Will you forgive me this time? Okay, truce. There we go. Well, we did the whole song and dance, and then Donald came over to our table, and we met him right away. So let's just talk about the character experience here at Riviera. Now, if you couldn't get the hint, this is a character meal, hence the price tag. It's a little bit more than you would expect to see at a breakfast restaurant. Just because of the characters, you're going to meet Donald, Mickey, Minnie, as well as Daisy. I feel like this is one of the only character meals where you can actually meet Daisy, right? Yeah.
I think it's the best.
Yeah, my mom and I both agree, and I think a lot of you guys will agree as well, that this is probably the best character meal overall. In terms of interactions and in terms of food, I don't think you're going to find a character meal anywhere else with food of this quality, except maybe Storybook Dining over at Artist Point at the Wilderness Lodge. I think the food quality there is excellent as well, but this is one of those restaurants where the food is so good, like, I'm willing to pay that price sometimes. And also, if there weren't characters, I would still come here for this breakfast because I think the food is actually superb. Well, we got off track and we were talking about the food, but back to the characters. I think the characters do spend a significant amount of time with each table here at Topolino's. The restaurant isn't as big as some of the other character dining meals like Chef Mickey's, Hollywood and Vine. There are fewer tables inside of this restaurant, so I feel like that gives the characters plenty of time to come around to each table and plenty of time for you guys to interact with every character. There are 4. We've already met one, so we've still got 3 to go. And I almost forgot, another thing I like about this is that I feel like the characters are spaced out a little bit better. Like when you go to other character meals, sometimes you sit down and like instantly all 4 characters are at your table and then you're just like, Here, one comes around every so often. So I feel like it gives you like a little bit of a break and a little bit of time to enjoy your food in between characters. So overall, the characters at Riviera, excellent. But now that we have talked about the characters, let's go over the menu. We've got some breakfast cocktails up there. I'm not sure if I will be partaking because we do get some pog juice. And then here are our entree selections. They have 2 eggs, any style, a sour cream waffle, a fruit plate, avocado and smoked salmon toast, wood-fired steak and eggs, a quiche, a wild mushroom scramble, that is the plant-based offering. They also have an eggs Benedict Florentine and a French toast. Now there are definitely some things that are not like the other on this menu, and personally for me, when I'm paying $52 for a breakfast, I'm going to order whatever is the most expensive thing, whatever is going to give me the most value at this restaurant. And that to me is always the steak and eggs. Not only is it it's not a good value, it's the best value. It's also delicious. Like I always say, the steak here from the Steak and Eggs is better than some Disney restaurants for dinner. Like the steak is seriously fantastic. But we do have 2 people, so we might have to split some things. The sour cream waffles are always very popular and good. The eggs Benedict Florentine is new-ish to the menu, I believe. I haven't tried eggs Benedict here before, and I love a good eggs Benedict, so I might get that. And then I'm seeing this French toast on the bottom, which is looking new as well. But like I said, the best value for me is to always go the steak and egg route. Like I feel like if you're coming here and you're ordering a fruit plate as your entree, you might as well not come. I mean, or like even the 2 eggs any style, because that's just eggs, potatoes, and meat. Like you could literally go downstairs and get that for like $10 at the quick service. So I just can't justify this price for breakfast if I'm getting something like a fruit plate or 2 eggs any style. So the way for me to go is always the steak and eggs, but I may also, we're 2, so we may split up and try some new things today as well. Yeah, I think we might need a minute. So what are the changes? Did you add the eggs Benedict?
We now have so the chocolate chip muffin stayed because they're a fan favorite. The butter croissant stayed, but at the bottom you're going to find apple turnovers, which is new for us.
Oh yeah.
And then we used to have like an apple crumble cake.
Yeah, I remember that.
A blueberry sour cream crumble cake.
That's good. In there as well?
It's by far my favorite, yes.
Oh, yeah. So there's 4 pastries now.
There's 4, 2 of each and 4 of them.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
And then when it comes to our menu, I don't know how long it's been since you've
been a little bit.
Okay, so for me, the only menu change we have is the French toast is available.
Okay.
But if you haven't been here in some time, then I'm going to say probably the eggs Benedict.
The eggs Benedict, yeah. It's new.
That is
since I've been here.
Newer for us.
Yeah.
And then also our avocado toast and our smoked salmon, they merged.
Yeah, I see that.
Avocado smoked salmon. So the pastries and the French toast are today new.
Oh.
Yes. If not today, yesterday. I have been off for a couple days, but it's either today or yesterday. They are very brand new.
And if you guys caught that at the end, we're actually here on the first day of this new French toast and some new pastries as well. There's some new, what'd she say, like a blueberry crumb cake? Oh, that sounds delicious. So I do have another question. Yeah. What is the rundown with what you can order these days?
So this is very controversial.
I know it is. That's why I came to clear it all up.
So I don't know if I'm going to even be able to clear it up for you.
Okay.
I will tell you, unfortunately, it truly depends on the day, on the kitchen, how busy we are, all the things. Okay. They will allow us occasionally to bring one additional side, but those sides are either bacon, sausage, ham, potatoes, a small thing of fruit or eggs on the side, and it's 1 per person.
Okay.
And sometimes a sour cream waffle, but it's 1 square.
Okay.
Yep, so those are the only sides you can get, and it is supposed to be 1 per person.
Gotcha. As you heard, what you can order really just, I feel like, depends on the day and the server and, you know, what the vibe is kind of in the restaurant, which I gotta be honest, I don't like that answer. I feel like it should be, like there shouldn't be a gray area when it comes to what you could order here at Topolino's, because every time I post a video on this restaurant, I get people that are like, we tried to order a side of this and they said we couldn't, and I'm like, I don't know, they let me. But it feels like it's really just dependent on your server. So always just ask. Of course, be kind to them, be kind to the cast member, and just ask them what, if you're able to. It's always worth a try to ask, and if they say no, it's probably not their decision or not their fault. It's, you know, they've been told by someone else that they are not able to accommodate that at that time. So always ask, but just keep that in mind, I guess. Well, we just put in our entrees. We've got our pog. Cheers, mother. It like brings me back to life.
I have not.
It's so good. You haven't had pog juice in so long? Can't relate. I get it at every breakfast that I come to at Disney World. If they have it. If they don't have it, I don't want to go to breakfast. But pog juice is included. A non-alcoholic drink of your choice, a soft drink, milk, coffee, that kind of thing is included with your meal. So I always go pog. Hi, Mickey. We are just about to eat our pastries, but I see you've joined us. We'll share if you want. I heard there's some new ones too. There's like a new crumb cake or blueberry crumb cake or something. So I will give you one if you want.
But there's no cheese Danish.
Oh, no cheese Danish? Yeah. That's okay. Each meal here at Topolino's does also come with a paint bucket full of pastries and some spreads to pair along with them. Well, now we've got to get into our pastries here. They still have the chocolate chip muffins like they were saying. There should be like 2 of each. We've got our croissants. The croissants here are delicious. And then what do we got underneath? We gotta dig out all the, ooh, I'll give you that croissant. Here's the apple turnover. It looks pretty good. It looks like a croissant on the outside.
It used to be like that.
And then, oh, I'll give you that one too, because I got to get to the bottom here. Oh, here we go. This is a blueberry crumb waffle. Again, this just like debuted today. It looks super moist and delicious. I cannot wait to try this. So along with all the pastries, they also give you a couple of spreads. You've got a honey butter, a Nutella, and some jam. But I am all in on these pastries here. And this blueberry crumb muffin that they've got going on, it looks delicious. Blueberry muffins are my muffins of choice. And what's better than a blueberry muffin with crumb topping? Look at all that crumb topping on top. Although I did just cut into it and there's literally like 1 blueberry in mine. Yeah, yours has a ton of, look at the, look at the difference in these. My mom has a ton of muffins in her, or a ton of blueberries in her muffin. I've got like, I actually have none on this entire side, so.
Gotta eat that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut myself off a piece of yours because yours look.
No, eat the whole thing.
You want to trade pieces?
Yeah.
Here, I just want a little piece.
No.
Here.
By the way,
take your piece of muffin back.
That's the chocolate chip.
It's the same muffin as the chocolate chip, probably just in a different container that they baked it in. It looks good. And yeah, it's definitely the same exact muffin. Although I will say, it definitely needs more blueberries, or they need to be evenly distributed. And it needs more crumb topping. I mean, there's not enough crumb topping on this. I would love a squeeze of lemon in there, maybe even a little like a little frosting drizzle on top. I think that would make it even better. It's a little underwhelming, not gonna lie. Like, it's a fine muffin, but it's just nothing special. And usually the pastries here at Topolino's are fantastic, so a little let down by this, I guess. But it's the first day. I'm sure it'll keep improving. But as for the other pastries, up next we've got this little apple turnover here, and as I'm even picking it up even more, it's definitely a croissant. You can see like the layers in there. It looks good, and I love apple filling too. Okay, yeah, that is really good. The top is nice and crusty. You get all those croissant vibes, but then it's stuffed with that apple. Again, I could use more apple. Like, there's not really much apple in there at all. I could use a little bit more, but it's good. It's sweet. It's cinnamony. It's not overly sweet. And I love the croissant vibes. I love that they didn't just do like regular pastry. I like that they went croissant on this.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, But I think that apple dumpling thing was amazing. I never like apple dumplings, anything apple pie.
Turnovers?
I don't care for apple turnovers. That was amazing because it was like such a flaky, and she's right. It didn't have a lot of apple filling, so that's
why
probably
you liked it.
Yeah, it tasted more cinnamony, and I'm a cinnamon roll kind of girl, so it tasted more cinnamon on like a cinnamon croissant. That's what it tasted like.
Okay, Miss French lady. Chocolate chip muffin. And they used to actually make these in-house. Now they definitely do not anymore. And I used to back them to it. There is no way they make these. If they do, then they're the same recipe that they use at the Coronado Lounge Club level. Because they are the same chocolate chip muffins. And I just stayed there recently. I did not vlog it. And I enjoyed a couple of these muffins. And I can confirm they are the same. They are delicious. Probably one of the better chocolate chip muffins I've had. But if they're making them here, they're distributing them elsewhere too. But very good muffins. Actually, this might be it's so basic, but it might be my favorite pastry in this basket. And I'm usually not a chocolate chip muffin gal. I'm usually more blueberry, but they're good here. Now, I didn't get into the croissant yet, but I am going to enjoy that with the entrees, which have actually just come out. Let me show you what we got. My mom has already enjoyed her side sour cream waffle, and we also got a side of bacon. Oh, that's with the French toast that I ordered, and I got myself a sour cream waffle as well. And then we got the steak and eggs, and we're gonna do a little split ski. We're gonna share both these entrees here. And do you guys see why I say you should order the steak and eggs over some of the other stuff? I don't think this video is conveying how tiny this French toast is. All right, what should we start with, guys? I don't know. What should I start with? Steak and eggs?
Yeah, because
my mom's saying start with the steak and eggs.
Eggs are not good.
That's a good one. So we're gonna go with the wood-fired steak and eggs here. This has polenta, pomodoracea tomatoes, roasted potatoes, wild mushrooms, conserva, and a choice of 2 eggs any style. This was my mom's doing, so we did go eggs over medium, and we did get the steak medium. I would have preferred medium rare. However, the steak here is looking more medium well-ish. Maybe a little overcooked, but we do have some nice charring on the outside, and I'm sure the flavor is going to be on point. This table is certainly not large enough for our food here, but let's get into the steak. It literally cuts like butter. Like, it cuts like, actually, I need to test this. I'm going to test it and cut it with an actual butter knife, because that just slid through. That was more tender. That's crazy. That's with a butter knife. The steak knife literally just slid right through that steak there. I'm glad I got it on video, actually. But even the butter knife, you don't even need the steak knife there. This steak is more tender than some like better cuts of meat that you get at an expensive restaurant. And this is a hanger steak here, so it's not necessarily the best cut, but I'm telling you, it tastes good. Best breakfast steak you will ever have anywhere. I'm telling you. And this is a character meal. This breakfast steak is so impressive, and I think it's only improved when you get some of the polenta and the kind of onion and tomato style jam that they've got on there, and you eat it all together. That combo is absolutely delicious. The flavor on that steak, like I said, is just so beyond impressive. The onion tomato jam adds like almost a little bit of an oniony sweetness almost. And then that polenta, nice and creamy underneath. This is a delicious steak. It's charred well. It's not cooked well. I wish it was cooked a little bit better, but for a medium well steak, it's super tender, it's super flavorful, and really good. It's also served with these potatoes that have just like the perfect crispy edges, and they look seasoned really well. Those breakfast potatoes are insane. Have they changed these recently too? Have they always been like these whole style potatoes? Yeah. Maybe I'm just not remembering. But it tastes like they've got some seasoned salt in there. Some paprika. Yeah. The potatoes are another main highlight of this dish. And we've still got the eggs. Like, this is such a good meal. So I'm very happy that this stayed the same, didn't change, because it is really so good. One of my favorite breakfast entrees on property. Last chance. Are you sure you don't want to split this last piece of steak here?
No.
You sure?
It was really good though.
It was delicious.
It was cooked the way I like it, so it was perfect. I like it more medium well. But I knew it was the way I liked it before she took a look at it, and I was like, oh, you're not gonna like it, it's not red enough. But
Yeah, it's overcooked for me, but honestly, it's so good that I don't even care. I don't even care.
I know. I cannot believe how tender and flavorful it was. It's so good. And I never order. I order steak and eggs here, but I never.
Yeah,
order
I've never
it
seen you order it anywhere else.
Never. But I love it here. I enjoy it, and it's out of this world.
All right, if you insist, I will have this last piece of steak. Don't tempt me with a good time. So on point. If you're coming to Topolino's, highly recommend. Oh. Mom, there's someone behind you.
Oh my gosh, you sneaked up on me. Silly girl.
Quiet as a mouse.
Quiet as a mouse? Yeah.
Does that make sense? Is that an actual saying?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Hi, everyone. Good to see you, Minnie. We're enjoying our lovely breakfast. We're trying some of the new things, too. You were out there? Okay. Which one did you make? Did you make the new French toast?
All of it.
As long as you weren't in the cheese, because I know if you were... Actually, we didn't get any cheese. But if there was any cheese, I know you'd be right in it. Both of the ladies, back to back.
Yes, back to back. Back to back.
Oh, you're getting right up for a photo. She knows what she wants, this woman. This one knows what she wants.
Oh, you look my necklace. Oh my God.
Oh, the necklace. Okay. There we go. But now we're onto this brand new French toast. This is a French toast bread pudding with a seasonal compote, lavender maple syrup, lemon mascarpone, and a choice of smoked bacon, ham, sausage, or plant-based sausage. We did have to go with the bacon here. We've got a nice side of bacon, 3 pieces. And I asked for it extra crispy, and it looks good. But as for this French toast, guys, it looks great. It looks very, very good. But it's very, very small. I mean, for $50, like, there are there's 3 quarters. This isn't even a full bread. This is like 3 quarters of pieces of bread. Right?
I mean, it's compressed bread.
It's tiny, yeah. So it's not like a full, like, French toast. Yeah, they use, like, croissant and stuff in there, they were telling me, and they kind of form it all together. But that lemon mascarpone is truly what sold me on this dish here. All right, let's grab our syrup here. We've got to go for a nice drizzle over everything. Oh, yeah. You can't even tell me that doesn't look amazing. First bite without the cream or the berries. Very dense. I love the crisp on the outside, and that lavender maple syrup is fantastic. It's not overly lavender. It's just like a slight hint of lavender kind of at the end there. And that lavender syrup makes all the difference. Now for this cream here. Oh my God, this lemon mascarpone. I already know.
That's going to be good dipped in the croissant too.
Oh yeah, this would be good with the... Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I'm dripping syrup everywhere. That lemon cream, it's like a lemon frosting. Like a lemon, or it's like, you know what it is? It's like a lemon cheesecake. Because it's like the mascarpone cheese with that hint of lemon. I could use even more lemon. You guys know I love lemon.
I'm getting like a little burnt. Is it a little burnt?
Mm-hmm. Might be burnt on the bottom. I didn't taste it though.
Well, this is a different piece, that's why. Maybe it was just mine.
Wait, once I put the camera down, I just took another bite of this French toast and I took a bite of the other one. And I totally get that burnt flavor now.
I did not.
You see the bottom of that? It's like it's like beyond charring.
Yeah.
It's like fully burnt, and you can taste it in that one. So maybe the first one I got was a better piece. Yeah, it's not as burnt on this one. So Mom, maybe try this one. But this piece here is fully burnt. This is 3 little corners of French toast, and yeah, you might not be able to eat more because it is so sweet and so indulgent, but it's just not a sufficient meal for $50. Now, maybe if they included a side of meat, but maybe if they included a side of eggs and potatoes with it, then I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But like, how come you get potatoes, eggs, steak, polenta, and veggies with the steak and eggs, but you only get some bread, some cream, some berries, and some bacon with it doesn't all add up, you know? Like, so I would never actually come and get this again. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And this did recently change. It used to be more of like a bread pudding, so it was in like they formed it in like a cupcake form almost. I've had it back then, and I think this is better than that. And I love that cream. I would love that cream on the waffles too, which we're gonna get to next. But I can never justify getting this if I'm coming to Topolino's and spending $50. It's just not worth it at all. So on to our final sweet, which we actually ordered as a side, the sour cream waffle. This has a roasted apple, chantilly, orange maple syrup, and it's usually served with your choice of meat as your entree. But like I said, we got it as a side, so we've just got one little corner here. Usually you get, I think, either 3 or 4 if you order it as your entree. But again, we've got to pour our syrup on top. This is an orange, a citrus syrup here. And similar to the lavender one, I already know this one is good. I've had it many times. Oh yeah, these waffles are always really good. I mean, that orange flavor is so prominent in both the syrup and I believe the cream as well. Delicious. I love the fresh berries and the apple on there. If you're wondering, the sour cream, you cannot taste it. I feel like it just adds a unique texture to the waffle, and the waffle on its own is really good. But when you add that orange flavor from the syrup, and this is a lot of citrus flavor, like it is super citrusy, it just coats it very well, and it's a really good waffle. And in terms of sweets on this menu, I do think this is just the tried and true. It's just really good. There's a reason it's been on the menu since opening day. And I enjoy that you can get it as a side. You can't get everything as a side, but this is a really, really good side. I also like the quiche. I wish you could get that as a side. My first time ever coming here, I think I had the quiche, and it was delicious. But this sour cream waffle is really good as well. Like I said, I'm really happy you could still kind of get it as a side, but it just depends on what day it is, if you can get it or not. All right, I'm gonna finish my steak here, and then afterwards, we shall recap. The restaurant's clearing out. It's almost done with breakfast time, and the characters are coming to say goodbye. Bye. I love how they do that. I've never seen that before.
I love that too.
Wow. I swear, I've been here when they close too for breakfast. I have never seen that. All right, so we've come out to the balcony for our recap. And first of all, do I think Topolino's is worth the money and a place you should check out? I still do. I know it's super overpriced. $50 for a breakfast is crazy. But if you order the right thing, it's worth it. Mom, what do you think?
I love it here. It's the only place I'll pay those prices for breakfast. Usually I'll go to a quick service or Olivia's. I like Olivia's for breakfast.
And my mom is a bargain hunter, bargain shopper. So for her to say that she'd spend $50 for breakfast here is impressive.
But you have to get the steak and eggs. Like, that's the only thing I'll get here with the side of the waffle. And it's consistently, it's always perfect. It's always great. I did not care for that new, what was it?
French toast.
French toast. And I love French toast. I'm a French toast kind of girl. Like, I love the banana bread French toast at Olivia's. This was not good. It was burnt. I actually tasted that syrup on this. I didn't care for that either.
I do think that was just a one-off time with the French toast. They unfortunately just burnt it a little bit. I thought the flavor of it was good, but again, I would never get that, nor would I recommend you get that if you're coming to Topolino's. If I'm coming here, I'm ordering the steak and eggs, or I'm simply not coming. And I'm very happy that they still let you order the sides. You know, it's not as much as you used to be able to order, of course. So that definitely is unfortunate. And I believe, did the steak go through a little bit of shrinkflation? I believe that steak used to come with 4 pieces.
Yes.
I could be wrong, but I think it used to come with 4 pieces. And last time I came, I don't think it was over $50. I want to say it was like $46-ish. So unfortunate times here at the Riviera, but I still do think that is one of my favorite breakfasts at Disney World. If you're looking for a character meal, you're looking to meet the characters while still enjoying good food, because a lot of the character dining restaurants, you're sacrificing the quality and the level of the food to meet the characters, and that is just totally not the case here. The food here is fantastic, and it still is to this day, so I'm happy to report that the food is still good. We coming back?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's for a special occasion because you don't want to spend those prices. But I think if you have kids and you are doing maybe only one character interaction, this one has to be it.
Because the adults are still able to enjoy it just because the food is good.
I agree.
Like,
exactly.
It's hard for adults, unless you're like filming a video like myself and stuff, to fully enjoy the food and breakfast and stuff at Chef Mickey's and all those places. The quality just is not what the quality is here at Topolino's. And it's around the same price for less food. I get that, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
And the characters come around so much and spend such quality time. And I saw some
less rushed.
Yeah, and I saw some adorable interactions. And even they really spent time with us as adults, which I thought usually they just kind of like wave and blow you off.
How'd I do, guys? I'm not a character person, but I think I killed it without Ryan here. I had to carry because my mom, I don't know what the heck she would even say.
Yeah.
But so I had to carry without Ryan or Phoebe here. So rate my character skills in the comments below. That is going to do it for us here today at Riviera. It was such a good day. I truly think Riviera has some of the best food out of all of the resorts. You've got the quick service that's great, the pool bar, Bar Riva is excellent, and then you've got Topolino's right upstairs, which is of course one of my faves. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Also, shout out to all of my subscribers over on Patreon. I just posted a Patreon exclusive vlog that I think is really fun. I had a lot of fun filming it and editing it. So if you'd like to join my Patreon to see that special vlog, the link is going to be down below. And if you enjoy honest Disney food reviews, I am always going to give them to you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.